Hello, welcome back to my channel. I got a new art trade for you. I found another artist who's willing to make an art trade with me and allowed me to make a video out of it. This time I got the artist named DGON218. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name, but I try my best. I mean, you see the name on the over me. Over me, there is it. I write it down for everyone, and also in the description down below. She is linked with the Deviant Art and with a webtoon. She made a webtoon page. I drew one of the characters, or the main character from this webtoon, as my part, and she drew my OC Sophie. So, like the last video, I show you my time-lapse video of my drawing, and in the end, the final is her part. So stay tuned, it's worth it. It's a really nice drawing. So, let's go. Yeah, okay, I start with the sketching in Photoshop. I already did a rough pose like in the other video, so I knew for the video what pose she should make, which parts are where, and what she's doing, what she's looking for. And after I'm done sketching, I switched to a paint tool side because I prefer the line art tool there, and go on. For this drawing, we both decided to make just a headshot. I did a little more than just a headshot because I want to show her markings on her body, the symbol she got. It's important for the webtoons. Did I mention there's a webtoon? I'm not sure. Okay, there is a webtoon with a character. It's really short. It's not done yet, I guess, but it's linked down below if you want to check it out. I really like when people does comics. Myself don't really like to tell stories. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get a passion for telling stories. I just want to make stuff you can use for stories, I guess. I mean, assets or something, or more for games. I mean, you can tell stories in games, but I prefer to just make the assets, not the story. I don't know. I'm not the storytelling type, I guess. Just want to make stuff, but no story. Just a meaningless type, or not really meaningless, but things without a really thought behind it. Just it looks nice in the moment. It just have to work for a few frames, or for a placement in the world, but not the world itself built around it. Does that make sense? I don't know, but it's the thing I prefer to do. Just make things look, or make scenes, I guess. Not really single things, more scenes, more things you can run through or make a screenshot out of it. I mean, they have not really be a meaning behind this, why it's there. I mean, it's most of the time it's there because it looks like nice, or it can be used. I mean, some things should have a meaning because they are there where they are. I mean, especially in games, you don't do random things in a game. Most of them have a meaning behind them, but I guess the meaning itself is enough for me, and don't have to write a story why it's there. I mean, for example, you have a factory or something. You have machines there. I mean, there should be a meaning why the machine is there. What does she do in the, I mean, there should be a meaning, like what does the machine do? It make it sense, it's there, but you go any further in which point there is for the machine, how can you use them? It's have a meaning, it's have his usage, and that's enough. Not how you can implement, and not really how you can implement them in the story or in the game itself. I mean, just a short meaning. I mean, it's there, it's a factory, and it's making stuff for the factory. Yes, I completely lost the point, I guess. I mean, losing the point. I'm always losing the point. I can't really focus. I mean, that's a point where I'm bad at storytelling. I always lose my focus, my point, and I lost myself in the story or something. Okay, go back to drawing. Okay, after losing the point, I completely skipped line art. There was a thing I would tell. I mean, you saw it yourself. I messed up the face proportion and fixed it later. I just saw it after I take a little break. and come back to the drawing and something is off, something looked not that really nice. So I fix it later. That's one point. I really like the vertices, or vertex, not vertice, medium 20. It's a, yeah, it's a vertex. It's vertex. And you can fix it and scale it like you want without getting it blurry or losing some information. And that's really a thing I really like in paint tool design. That's because it's one of the points I use in for line out. And yeah, after I fixed the face and to a way I think it looked nice, I go back to Photoshop and block in colors. Like in the most of my drawings, when I try to pick something with the eyedropper tool, I don't really get what I want, so I adjust it later. This time I guess it's more because of the original picture is more an action shot. It has a higher contrast and it's a darker shading itself. I want my picture not really to have this action shot look like, so I want to make it more relaxed, something more elegant, and yeah, so I adjust the colors like I needed them. I mean, most of the time I just turn the saturation down and the brightness a little bit, so it looks like so it looks more more relaxing, I guess. I don't know how to call it. Just go with relaxing. It's not an action shot, it's relaxing. Okay, yeah. And like in the other drawing, I also use mixed shadows. Also I use some soft shading and some harder shading. I really like the way it looks. I mean, for my latest cartoon drawings, the sharp shadows look nicer, I guess, but for something more anime-like, more more real than cartoon characters, it's more like an anime style of the characters. I mean, it's not really that anime-like, my drawings, but it's not that cartoony. Master of description I am. Yeah, okay, for this type of pictures, I think I will stick with a mix of soft and hard shadows, and with my cartoons or cartoonier stuff, like the character for my games, I stick with the hard shadows. I like this for the... I hope I can make a toon shading for my game too, so I got the look. I mean, I did a toon shader before, but that was a failure. Maybe I just try a little more and get a better shading for this. But there's time for another discussion. I guess it's not time yet. Yeah, okay. Back to the drawing. Like in all my other drawings, I'm most of the time too lazy for a whole background, so just frame it and add some color splashes and some nice texture with some special brushes. Yeah, and we are done. Pictures is finished. Okay, after seeing my time lapse so long, I guess you're excited for the other part, and here it is. Hey, here it is. Yay! She drew my OC Sonia. Hey, what? My arm marked funny things. Okay, she drew Sonia, my OC, or one of my OCs. I don't really have that much OCs, but it's so nice. It looks so awesome. Can you put your... Thank you, your arms is down now. I mean, it's really awesome, and she looks so happy in this picture. I really love the eyes. They are so shiny. The whole picture is really nicely done. I really like how the eyes look. I guess that's my favorite part of the drawing. These shiny eyes with so much detail in the eyes. It's nice. It's awesome. I'm so glad I did this art trade and see my Sonia in this form. It looks so beautiful. So okay, and I guess after showing this awesome picture, the video is done. I'm done. we are finally here on the end. And thank you for the journey, for looking the whole video. I mean, you got a really nice drawing at the end. I mean, you got my attempt of drawing and such a nice drawing at the end. Go to DGON218 and pay a visit on Deviant Art. I also linked her webtoon, so go visit her and say hello, and you did an awesome drawing, and pay a visit, be nice to her, and as I said, all links are down in the description, and be nice. And thank you for listening to my video, and hope you see you in the next video. Goodbye!